started on your day on the right note and let you know how it feels outside with your neighborhood forecast. We'll toss it out to Shay Sorensen. Good morning, Shay.
Good morning, Greg. Well, right now I'm at the Mishawaka Riverwalk, and as you can see, it is a little bit breezy out here. We're going to see gusts of up to 30 miles per hour today, so a breezy day all day long. Only warming up to 56 degrees, unfortunately. We have dipped below average for our highs for today and for the rest of the week. We're going to be stuck in the 50s. Kind of a disappointment compared to this past weekend where we were in the 70s. So a big cool down. So I have a few layers on this morning just because it is a little uncomfortable out here, and as you can see, once again, it's breezy, so a little uncomfortable this morning. We're going to be seeing some spotty showers this morning and this afternoon, so keep your umbrella close by just because, again, you don't want to be hit by one of those showers and not have your umbrella. So umbrella, definitely a safe bet to have that, but then overnight lows dropping down into the 30s tonight, so it will be a cold morning to start things off, so you're definitely going to want to have some layers tomorrow morning as well. And just, it's breezy out here, Greg. All right, I'm live in Mishawaka. Shay Sorensen, ABC 57 News.
It looks pretty breezy out there. Thank you, Shay.
Now let's get over to 95.3 MNC's John Zimney for a check of your traffic. Hey, John.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Not just an umbrella, maybe extra hairspray today, too, as you head outside. Wet roads are greeting you this morning. Nothing as far as the rain goes that's heavy right now. That'll happen a little bit later. We'll let Greg do the weather coming up. All right, now traffic-wise, we have a traffic alert to tell you about. State Road 2 west of Bendix Drive. We have a crash that's blocking traffic right now in both directions. It's an area you want to avoid or at least plan for a delay. Again, State Road 2 just west of Bendix. For you. And then also, big construction project getting underway today. Downtown Elkhart, we have railroad crossings closed at Lesher Avenue, also Hively Avenue. This near Main Street, if you know anyone who works downtown and just want to make sure they're aware, maybe send them a little text message or call them and let them know that Hively and Lesher, those crossings are closed. Will be so today as well as tomorrow morning. And if the rain delays things, it could even extend into Wednesday. From the 95.3 MNC Traffic Center, I'm John Zimney, ABC 57 News.
John, thank you for that update this morning. Medical examiners will perform an autopsy on a 33-year-old woman's body today to try and find out what caused her sudden death in the LaPorte County Jail. Police arrested the Valparaiso woman, Rachel Barnes, on Friday night after she drove her car into a lake. After she was booked, blood tests showed her blood alcohol level was nearly 0.5, more than 5 times the legal limit. Nearly 30 hours after the initial booking, jail officers found her unresponsive and dead in her cell.
The other thing that we need to make sure we understand is that the investigation, while being very early at this point, may lead to something other than alcohol intoxication that may have been a factor in her death.
Police say they didn't take her to a hospital because she still seemed to have control of her functioning, and most of the alcohol should have been filtered out of her bloodstream after about 26 hours. An autopsy should shed more light on what happened.
And developing this morning, one person was injured in a late-night shooting in South Bend. South Bend police say the shooting happened near the corners of Huron and Falcon Streets around 10 o'clock Sunday night. One person was taken to Memorial Hospital to be treated, but so far police haven't said how bad those injuries are. Right now, no suspects are in custody.
The Elkhart City Council tonight will be deciding whether to go forward with a $7 million proposal that would fix up the downtown area. ABC 57's Brandon Pope has looked through it and has the details on how that money would revamp the scene downtown. Brandon, good morning.
Well, good morning, Emily. A $7 million bond that the Redevelopment Commission wants approved tonight at that council meeting. And they say that $7 million would go towards revamping and kind of giving a facelift to the downtown area of Elkhart, namely the Riverwalk here and also the Civic Plaza and also the south side of Main Street. Now, it's all part of a campaign started actually last year to revamp downtown redevelopment plans for the city. The proposal calls for the board to issue $7 million worth of bonds for the downtown district. Both the Elkhart City Council and the board's Finance Committee have it on tonight's agenda for discussion. One of the many proposed projects is a $600,000 purchase of a property near the St. Joseph River and Goshen Avenue. $500,000 in upgrades are also requested for the New York Central Railroad Museum. And 3 new public parking lots are also in the plan for Main Street and Island Park. The Redevelopment Commission says the move is in the best interest of the city and its residents, especially for property owners in the area. But as we reported to you on ABC 57 News this weekend, City Council members Brian Dickerson and David Henke are opposed. They are concerned over the amount of money and the cost to you, the taxpayer. Now, that meeting is set for tonight at 6 p.m. in the municipal building on South 2nd Street. So make sure if you want updates on that to follow us here on ABC 57 for all the latest details on what happens in that meeting. I'm live in Elkhart this morning. Brandon Pope, ABC 57 News.
All right, Brandon, thanks for that update. Well, it's that time of year again, Burn Amnesty Week. The community only gets this chance once during the spring and once during the fall. So if there's leaves you need to burn, you better do it now. ABC 57's Rosie Woods is live this morning in Mishawaka with the details. Hey, Rosie.
Hey, Drew, that's right. So we haven't had a burn amnesty since November 17th, 2014, but this week until the 25th, which is next Saturday, you are able to burn leaves or other debris here in St. Joseph County.
Thanks to a county ordinance, St. Joseph County temporarily suspended the burn ban for 1 week in spring and fall. The Amnesty Week permits county residents to burn leaves as long as the burn piles are at least 200 feet away from any other residence, business, school, elderly care, assisted living, or other health care facility. The burn ban, which is usually in effect all year long, has been a touchy subject for residents in the past. Some residents have gone as far as to try to get this week banned. This Facebook page, Ban Leaf Burning in St. Joseph County, is a group for some of those residents. One comment from October says, "I thought leaf burning was banned. There was so much smoke in our area and it was invading my space." But for now, Burn Amnesty Week is still approved by St. Joseph officials.
Now, the county is aware of how dangerous this week can be, and they do have precautions in place. They recommend that you consider what time of day it is, as well as the weather conditions and who is around you when you partake in this burning. But other than that, there are some other tips that they do give you, and I'll have those coming up in the next half hour. I'm live in Mishawaka this morning. Rosie Woods, ABC 57 News.
All right, thanks, Rosie. We'll see you then. Time now is 7:09. Today marks 5 years since a seafloor pipeline burst, sending millions of gallons of oil into the Gulf.
Just ahead, we'll show you can't miss before and afters of the water's surface, plus what we can't see that's still creating problems.
And the only thing you're going to see on the 7 and 10 day forecast is a lot of 50s for highs. Big change in the forecast coming up. We're talking about the chance for rain. We'll track it coming up next.